Yeah, that's true. There's a line that's attributed to Carl Rogers actually, but it's like I think it's older than that. That the more personal you are, the more universal you are, in a sense. Like anything that you approach in a very personal way becomes a more universal experience because anybody that digs deep in their emotions, for example, will come to the same places like everybody in the world, no matter whether it's Africa or India or Europe or wherever. So, and the same thing is true if you stretch out universally, you try to find out what's common to everybody. You find the common ground of all the people. So we all in the world have more in common than what separates us, really. Yeah.
And can you just talk a little bit about how CMS sort of functions and focuses a little bit more on the heart side and the emotional side of music making and playing and listening versus more the head side?
Yeah, right. Music itself is really not coming from your head. It's like what you're learning about music. You have to use your head. Once you learned it, you need to sort of forget the head, so to speak. So we're emphasizing that part. We're trying to get people to really work hard and really to understand that music needs a lot more preparation actually that most people actually give it. Once you have that preparation, then you can really float and forget everything. As a matter of fact, one of the artists here said, "Oh, I even forget my name, right? Forget everything." But you can only forget all the rules that you are following if you really learn them. So we are emphasizing practice from that point of view. Yeah.
And one last thing, just I know we always talk about sort of a non-competitive, non-judgmental environment that we create here. Maybe just talk a little bit about that too.
Yeah, I mean, we emphasizing that you're really going for community in terms of sound. We're trying to sound together. We sing in the morning, we sing together, and to create a sound together. I wish the House of Representatives would do that every morning. It would help a lot the discussions that follow, right? And the result of that, I mean, people here come in order to really expand their feel for music. And that includes the togetherness, because our minds are not as separated as we always think. It's not. As soon as you play and sing together, you feel, you come to a one mind kind of thing very quickly. Yeah. So that's why the atmosphere is not competitive at all. We're not trying to outdo each other. We're here to play together. That's it.